I soaked fish fillets in Dr. Pepper, cranberry juice, and ice cream. These fish looked absolutely insane, and the results of this experiment will surprise you. Yep, that's right, baby. I'm re-entering the Thunderdome. It's been 1.5 years since I've done a fish soaking video, and I'm running it back. If you're new to the lore, I soak fish in different liquids, cook them, and then do a taste test afterwards to see how they taste. And today, the 3 substances that we are going to be using are Dr. Pepper, melted vanilla ice cream, and cranberry juice. Now, these are all viewer suggested through the comments, so if you have an idea on something that you think might taste good, or even something just completely wild and wacky, drop a comment down below and I will try to do it in the next video. Now let me go ahead and cover all bases now. I know somebody's down in the comments typing, "Oh, you're ruining the fish, you're doing this and that." I promise you, one way or another, I'm gonna eat all this fish and I'm gonna enjoy it. It might not be the best, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna enjoy it. I can just see somebody typing it right now. But with all this out of the way, let's go ahead and just start putting our fish in bags and soaking them. So first about the fish, this is actually a mix of crappie and bluegill. So it's not solely crappie like I normally do, but it'll still be the same premise. Now I have 8 fish fillets, so 2 of these bags are gonna get 3 and the other one's gonna get 2. So I'm just gonna have to make a prediction on which one's gonna be the worst and put 1 less in that bag. So let's go ahead and get these all bagged up. All right, so the fish are all bagged up. We're gonna go ahead and start out with the Dr. Pepper, and we're just gonna go and put them in this bag and try to cover up all the fillets so that they get nice even coverage. I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, gonna take it, and we're just gonna, man, this feels so wrong. I'm more worried about wasting the Dr. Pepper than the fish. All right, so we've got the Dr. Pepper bag soaking now. This is crazy. Our next bag is gonna have cranberry juice with a little bit of water to dilute it some. This comment suggested a 2-to-1 coverage, so we're gonna do just that. We're gonna go ahead and take our cranberry juice, pour it right in. So 2 parts cranberry juice, 1 part water. So we're just gonna fill this up halfway with water real quick. Now I've got this bottle halfway full of water. We're gonna pour that in. There we go, to dilute it some. Same thing as the others. We're without spilling it, get the air out, seal her up. Now the cranberry juice is going, and now the last one. Now the ice cream I chose for this was just vanilla bean. I wanted it to be similar to milk because I know people soak fish in milk. I wanted to try something that was kind of a derivative of milk, and so I went with the vanilla bean ice cream. So we're just gonna put some in this bowl here and melt it, and then probably substitute the rest with just regular milk. All right, we've got some vanilla ice cream right here, and we are going to toss it in the microwave. I don't know, like what? I don't know, 15 seconds just to kind of melt it some. All right, now we've got the ice cream melted a good bit. We're simply just gonna take this and dump it down in the bag. To actually cover the fish enough, I'm not even gonna substitute in any milk. I'm just gonna do it as is right here. All right, it has been a few hours and the fish are finally done soaking, and let's just take a look at these. And just looking at these, they look different. So I don't know if you can tell, the Dr. Pepper fish are actually like brown, as with the cranberry juice fish, they're like a light pinkish red. And then the ice cream fish, I cannot see at all. So I'm gonna be coating these things in Louisiana fish fry, and I'm gonna get 3 little baggies and separate this bag into 1/3 into each of the bags and put each of the fillets in their separate bags to shake them up so that none of the breading gets mixed in between the fish. So here are the fish out of the bags. This is the ice cream one, this is the Dr. Pepper one, and this is the cranberry one. And you can see like how they've taken on the color, especially look at this Dr. Pepper one. Look how brown it is. So they've each definitely absorbed whatever I soaked them in. And so now it's time to put them in the bags, bread them up, and start cooking. All right, so we have the bags with each of the amounts of breading in them. And I've labeled the bags. This is Dr. Pepper, so we can go ahead and put the Dr. Pepper fillets down in that bag. I can only imagine how this is gonna taste. We'll go ahead and zip this up and shake this around and try to go ahead and bread these Dr. Pepper fish fillets right up. All right, I think they're pretty coated. Now, one thing I'm not gonna be able to keep 100% in this experiment is the grease. I'm not gonna be able to have just 3 different pans. It just isn't possible. All right, and there we go. All of our fish is breaded. So let's go ahead and get a skillet up here with a little bit of oil and we'll get cooking. All right, so for this, we're just going to be pan frying these fish. I have the burner set to a medium-high heat. And now we're going to take some Crisco vegetable oil and put down in there and just do just enough to add a little bit of oil to the pan, not too much. So over there, right on that side, I have 3 napkins over a plate with paper towels and a little coated sign right here to show me where each of the fish goes so I don't get them mixed up. And again, we've got all the fish right here in the bags ready to cook. So our oil is measuring around 335, which is good enough for me. So we're gonna go ahead and start by putting our cranberry fish in on this top left corner, and we're going to let each of these pieces of fish that go in here go for 4 minutes per side, which I know some people might consider a little bit much, but I would always rather go just a little bit over than underdo them. We're gonna go ahead and put the ice cream ones in because there's only 2 of them. So then the ice cream ones go right over there. So we're gonna go ahead and let these cook. Alrighty, so it's been about 3.5 minutes, and some of these fish are looking good on the first side, so we're gonna go ahead and flip them all over. These smaller ones might take less time, but look at that, a nice golden brown. So we're probably gonna let these go for another 3 minutes, and then they'll be good. Alright, so these cranberry ones are definitely done. Very nice golden brown on both sides. So we're gonna go ahead and take them out. So I'm gonna let the crappie one go just a little bit longer, but in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and get the Dr. Pepper fillets going. These are gonna be interesting. There we go, Dr. Pepper fillets are going, and I think we're almost gonna be good to go ahead and take out the ice cream ones. There we go. And now we're just gonna wait for the Dr. Pepper ones, and I will say they smell really good already. The other thing is I think this oil is getting old already. I might should have tried to squeeze in everything. I didn't want to overcrowd the pan, so the oil might be a little bit old on these. So I'm doing the best I can, I promise. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take this one out as well. So the fish just came off, and now it's my favorite part of the video, the taste test. Now first, before I do anything, I want to make one thing very clear. I have learned that using ketchup absolutely ruins the test, so we are going scientific style today, baby. One day somebody's going to open a time capsule, and this is going to be up there with the likes of Sigmund Freud's work. Isaac Newton, perhaps. No ketchup will be used in this experiment. I'm doing it straight up, just the fish. So I just want to make that clear before we get into this, because I got some heated comments the last time I used ketchup. So here we go, the moment of truth. I've got all the fish here right on this plate. We've got the cranberry juice ones right over here. We've got the ice cream ones right here, and we've got the Dr. Pepper ones right here. And they look a little bit overdone. I think it's because the oil went just a little bit too long, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna make a big difference. So first out, we're going to start out with probably the most reasonable one. We're going to do the cranberry juice one first. So without any further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and just dive right in and give you guys my thoughts on it. I'll be honest, it's very subtle. Very subtle. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna take one more bite, just to make sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. You get like maybe 2% cranberry flavor at all in that. Otherwise, it tastes just like normal fish. I don't know if maybe I should have used more concentrated cranberry juice or what, but very, very plain. Also, I mean, it's fish, so it's really good. But yeah, it is really good, but I didn't really get much of a cranberry flavor out of it. But now we're going to move on to the ice cream fillet. Now, honestly, this one should be pretty straightforward as well, even though it's ice cream and you think, oh man, ice cream. A lot of people soak their fish in milk, and this is really just a derivative of milk. So it shouldn't be all that different, maybe if anything, just a little bit sweet. So we're gonna go ahead and take a bite out of this and see what we think here of the ice cream fillet. Now that one you can notice. This one you can tell. That's actually really interesting. I'm gonna take another bite. That's interesting. So the ice cream I used here was vanilla bean ice cream, and I'm not gonna lie, you can actually get just a tinge of vanilla bean flavor in that. And it sounds really weird, And again, just like the cranberry juice, it's not much at all. Like whenever you see soaking fish in something and you think, oh man, it's gonna taste just like that, that's not the case. I got just a small little hint of ice cream in there. I mean, it's fish, it tastes good, but you get just a tiny little bit of that ice cream flavor in there. And now, arguably the most far out there one, we are going to be trying the Dr. Pepper fish right here. I have no idea what to expect going in, so we're just gonna dive right in and see if this is any good. I don't know. That's really interesting. It's a weird flavor. It's definitely not just straight up Dr. Pepper. I can promise you that. Let me try another one here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to search for that Dr. Pepper flavor, but I'm not getting it. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't like get any semblance of Dr. Pepper out of this at all. No real sweetness, nothing that points me in the direction of Dr. Pepper whatsoever. I don't know. I mean, again, it's not bad. It tastes like just like normal fish, to be honest with you. This episode, even though it's used the craziest ingredients so far, the fish in this one has also been like the most normal. Like there's been nothing that's really stood out for me. Like I think the one that's had the most flavor of whatever I soaked the fish in has been the cranberry juice one. Let me just try another one of that. And yeah, you get the cranberry juice a little bit. Yeah, I think after trying that one again, I think the cranberry juice one, you get the most of the flavor. The other ones are just as good. Like, they taste good, but I'm not getting, like, the true flavor of what I soaked it in. So out of this video, I think my favorite has to be the cranberry juice. It was actually pretty good. And again, all of them were good, but I think that one's my favorite. All time, I still think my favorite has to probably be the hot sauce or the mustard. Both of those were really good, and I highly recommend you go check out those videos right over here if you haven't already. They will be linked down in the description below. And if you are new around here and you happen to enjoy this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos just like this one. And also, if you have an idea of something that you want me to try, please comment down below and let me know so I can do it in the next episode. So again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I sure did enjoy making this, and I can't wait to make more in the future. And with all of that, I will see you all in the next episode of Fishing with James.